What kind of behavior do you think is typical for children?
Children often exhibit playful and curious behavior, as they are naturally eager to explore the world around them. They can also be impulsive at times, acting without fully understanding the consequences, which is a normal part of their development. However, with proper guidance, they learn to balance their curiosity with appropriate behavior.
How do you think parents should handle bad behavior in children?
Parents should address bad behavior calmly and consistently, setting clear boundaries while explaining why certain actions are unacceptable. Positive reinforcement, such as praising good behavior, is often more effective than punishment, as it encourages children to make better choices.
Do you think children today behave differently compared to the past?
Yes, I believe children today behave differently due to changes in technology and parenting styles. For example, many children are more tech-savvy but may struggle with face-to-face communication. Additionally, modern parenting often emphasizes collaboration over strict discipline, which can influence their behavior.
What role do teachers play in shaping children's behavior?
Teachers play a crucial role in shaping behavior by modeling respect, patience, and kindness. They also create structured environments where children learn to follow rules and interact positively with peers, which helps them develop social and emotional skills.
How can society help children learn good behavior?
Society can support children by providing safe spaces for play and learning, such as parks and schools. Community programs that teach values like teamwork and empathy also play a vital role. Additionally, positive media representation and role models can inspire children to adopt good behavior. I'd like to share an experience I had a few months ago when I witnessed children behaving badly in public. It happened at a local shopping mall, which is usually a bustling place filled with families, shoppers, and people enjoying their day. The mall is quite spacious, with a food court, play area, and numerous stores, making it a popular spot for families with young children. On this particular day, I was sitting in the food court, enjoying a cup of coffee, when I noticed a group of 3 children, who appeared to be between 6 and 8 years old, running around uncontrollably. They were shouting loudly, knocking over displays in a nearby store, and even pushing each other in a way that seemed quite aggressive. At one point, one of the children grabbed a toy from a store shelf and started throwing it around, while the others laughed and joined in. Their behavior was disruptive and clearly inappropriate for a public space. The public reaction was mixed. Some people seemed annoyed and frustrated, especially the store employees who had to repeatedly ask the children to stop. A few shoppers gave disapproving looks, while others simply tried to ignore the situation. One elderly couple sitting near me shook their heads and commented on how parents should keep a closer eye on their children. However, no one directly intervened, perhaps because the children's parents were nowhere to be seen at that moment. As for how I felt about the situation, I have to admit it left me with mixed emotions. On one hand, I felt a bit frustrated because the children's behavior was disrupting the peaceful environment of the mall. It also made me wonder where their parents were and why they weren't supervising them. On the other hand, I felt a sense of empathy because children, especially at that age, can sometimes act out when they're bored or seeking attention. I couldn't help but think that the situation could have been avoided if the parents had been more present or if the children had been given clearer boundaries. Reflecting on this experience, I realized how important it is for parents to guide their children in understanding appropriate behavior in public spaces.
How does a child's environment influence their behavior?
A child's environment plays a significant role in shaping their behavior, as it encompasses their family, school, community, and cultural context. At home, parents and caregivers serve as primary role models, and their actions, attitudes, and parenting styles directly impact how a child learns to interact with others. For instance, a nurturing and supportive home environment often fosters empathy, confidence, and respect in children, while a chaotic or neglectful environment may lead to behavioral issues such as aggression or withdrawal. Schools also contribute significantly, as they provide structured settings where children learn social norms, cooperation, and discipline. Teachers and peers influence behavior through interactions, feedback, and the establishment of rules. Additionally, the broader community and cultural context shape a child's understanding of acceptable behavior. For example, in some cultures, children are taught to prioritize collective harmony over individual expression, which influences their conduct in group settings. Media and technology also play a growing role in modern environments, as exposure to certain content can either promote positive values or encourage negative behaviors. Ultimately, a child's environment acts as a foundation for their development, and a balanced, supportive setting is crucial for fostering positive behavior and emotional well-being.
What are the long-term effects of poor behavior in childhood?
Poor behavior in childhood can have lasting effects on an individual's life if not addressed early. Socially, children who exhibit consistent behavioral issues, such as aggression or defiance, may struggle to form healthy relationships with peers and authority figures. This can lead to isolation, bullying, or being labeled as a troublemaker, which can affect their self-esteem and social skills well into adulthood. Academically, poor behavior often disrupts learning, both for the child and their classmates, potentially leading to lower academic achievement and limited future opportunities. Emotionally, unresolved behavioral problems can contribute to mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, or difficulty managing emotions. In the long term, these challenges may extend to professional life, where interpersonal skills and emotional regulation are critical for success. Furthermore, children who grow up without learning appropriate boundaries or coping mechanisms may be more prone to engaging in risky behaviors, such as substance abuse or criminal activity, later in life. However, it's important to note that early intervention, such as counseling, positive reinforcement, and supportive environments, can mitigate these effects and help children develop into well-adjusted adults.
How can schools effectively address behavioral issues in children?
Schools play a vital role in addressing behavioral issues by creating a structured and supportive environment that promotes positive behavior. One effective approach is implementing clear and consistent rules, which help children understand expectations and consequences. Teachers can reinforce these rules through positive reinforcement, such as praising good behavior or rewarding students who follow guidelines. Additionally, schools can adopt programs that focus on social-emotional learning, teaching children skills like empathy, conflict resolution, and self-regulation. These programs help students manage their emotions and interact positively with others. Another strategy is providing individualized support for students who struggle with behavior, such as counseling or mentorship programs. Collaboration with parents is also essential, as consistent communication between teachers and families ensures that children receive unified guidance at home and school. Furthermore, creating a safe and inclusive school environment, where students feel valued and respected, can reduce behavioral issues by addressing underlying causes such as stress or low self-esteem. By combining these approaches, schools can effectively address behavioral challenges and foster a positive learning environment for all students.
What role does discipline play in shaping a child's behavior?
Discipline is a crucial factor in shaping a child's behavior, as it helps them understand boundaries, develop self-control, and learn accountability. Effective discipline is not about punishment but rather about teaching children the difference between right and wrong and guiding them toward making better choices. For example, consistent and fair consequences for inappropriate behavior help children understand the impact of their actions and encourage them to follow rules. Positive discipline techniques, such as setting clear expectations, using timeouts, or redirecting behavior, are often more effective than harsh punishments, as they focus on learning rather than fear. Additionally, discipline should be age-appropriate and tailored to the child's individual needs, as younger children may require simpler explanations and more guidance, while older children can engage in discussions about their behavior. It's also important for parents and caregivers to model self-discipline and emotional regulation, as children often imitate the behavior of adults around them. When applied consistently and with empathy, discipline helps children develop respect for others, resilience, and the ability to navigate social situations effectively.
How can society support parents in managing children's behavior?
Society can support parents in managing children's behavior by providing resources, education, and community programs that promote positive parenting practices. For instance, parenting workshops and classes can equip parents with effective strategies for addressing behavioral challenges, such as positive reinforcement, communication techniques, and stress management. Access to mental health services, including counseling and support groups, can also help parents navigate difficult situations and provide emotional support. Schools and childcare centers play a key role by offering guidance and collaborating with parents to ensure consistent approaches to behavior management. Additionally, community programs, such as after-school activities or sports clubs, provide children with opportunities to develop social skills, build confidence, and channel their energy positively. Public policies that support work-life balance, such as parental leave and flexible working hours, can also reduce stress on parents, allowing them to spend more quality time with their children. Media and technology can contribute by promoting positive role models and educational content that reinforces good behavior. By creating a supportive network that addresses the needs of both parents and children, society can help foster environments where children thrive and develop into well-rounded individuals.